team effort from the organizing team. No, it was really huge efforts that we have seen from the participants as well. So huge thanks to each and every one who really like took who participated, who stood with us from the very first day. So yeah, with that note, I welcome you all to our XR Creator Hackathon winner ceremony, which is in association with Wave Labs XAG and Bharat Itsa. And really, really great support from the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and the Wave Summit. Yes, Wave Summit. I'm taking its name in the very last, but I'll just give you a quick glance of each and everything that you must know. Even if you are someone uh, who were not even participating or anything, believe me, there's a lot that I would be telling you today about Wave Summit. So, with that note, I'll just quickly show you. So, first of all, yes, Waves. What is Waves exactly? That is World Audio, Visual, and Entertainment Summit, right? So, there's in the Waves, we have a key forum for promoting discussions, collaborations, and innovations in the M&E industry. The event will bring together industry leaders, stakeholders, and innovators to discuss prospects, challenges, promote global trade, and influence the sector's future. And now the wait is almost over. The registration for the waves has also started, and feel free to go and register to the main portal, that is wavesindia.org. And I'll quickly show you what all things that Waves has for you, right? So yes, when you go to wavesindia.org, this is the website that you'll see. There's a really lot of things that you'll see. You can book your pass, and or you if you want to have your exhibit, you can also register for that. As you can see, each and everything is live. Feel free to have a look to it. Then these are some of the delegate summit hotels, and it will be in Mumbai. So if you're someone who is in Mumbai or staying around Mumbai, why not? You must join us, and please do. If you would be joining Waves offline, please do stop by at XR. Uh, I would say kind of extra stall as well. Okay. Then there are a lot of things, and the main thing I wanted to talk that waves. If I talk about the main four pillars of waves, which are broadcasting and infotainment, digital media and innovation, AVGCXR, where we also came into the picture, and the films. So there are a lot of things. So do join Geo World Center Mumbai. And apart from that, if you want to book your pass, you can just simply click on book your pass, and here you can easily book your pass as whosoever you want to. Like for example, if you're someone who don't want to spend money much, you can just simply come as a visitor, and you will get a free pass, and it's you would be receiving the pass for 3rd and 4th May, and it's free of cost. You can simply go and register. If you want something like business visitor pass, then it's paid, and then explore more and find more things. Apart from that, there are more and more things which are there in Waves. So there's one more thing, that is Waves Bazaar, the global e-marketplace, right? So here you can sign up as a seller or buyer. And all right, let me just tell you, Waves Bazaar is not just about one technology. It's an e-marketplace. Yes. So we people have a lot of thoughts that, okay, for example, if you're someone who is a freelancer in any domain like web development, app development, XR, or any, feel free to be here. Or if you're someone who offers these, who actually wants to find these people, then also you can come and find the great people. You can explore some of the projects, go register and explore. Then apart from that, in if you click on experience again, you'll see Wave X as well. Now, what is Wave X? Wave X, which is the investment pitches. Yes, if you are someone who want to pitch your startup for investment and connect with VCs and celebrity angel investors, this is the right place for you. So yes, Wave Summit is not a small thing which would be just coming and going for an event. It's a massive event where even no, even our respected Prime Minister is very much involved in this whole, I would say, Wave Summit. And then we have like more and more things. So I would request you all to just at least give 30 minutes to waveindia.org website. You would be shocked to see that really like how government is putting more and more efforts to these things, especially. So yeah, go and check it out and you would be amazed. Yeah. So that's a quick thing I wanted you all to know. And with that note, let me now share about the other things. And yes, why waves? I want to again say that India occupies a dominant position in media and entertainment industry, right? And this whole waves summit is will promote India as one-stop destination for content creation, investment destination, and leverage in create in India opportunities. So yes, this is why waves is important, right? And it's an honor for us to be a part of waves, right? So yes, with that note, let's quickly yes, and like there were 27 exciting challenges in that. And honestly, one of the challenges was XR Theatre Hackathon. And when I am talking about XR Theatre Hackathon, um, I wanted to just quickly give you a brief like who were actually involved in this whole like managing part of Exact Theatre Hackathon. The first is Wavelabs. Wavelabs is the industry partner for Exact Theatre Hackathon, who is you can say kind of a agency or company who works on AR, VR, and the XR part services. And then XDG. XDG is a non-profit uh, community who actually have a lot of offline and online events around the AR, VR, and XR domain industry, and they do a lot of, I would say, community contributions, especially in Mumbai. You would be seeing XDG, especially in Mumbai, and now gradually expanding in Gujarat and Bangalore as well, and MP, I would say. And then Bharat XR, me, the co-founder of Bharat XR, we are community in the XR domain where we do a lot of online and offline events again, but at the same time we provide trainings to the working professionals and the college students, and gradually we are moving towards the schools as well to provide the best XR trainings and knowledge. Now, moving on to the part of Accelerator Hackathon, it was a really great experience. We had main five focus areas, that is healthcare, fitness and well-being, educational transformation, immersive tourism. Um, I guess I've just read two, but okay. Digital media and entertainment, and the e-commerce. Now let's see quickly uh, who were the winners. I hope you guys are excited about it. I know many of you know, but now this is the final time to have a public announcement for this, right? So now the winners are the first uh, winner for like so. Okay. Wait. Let me tell you, in this hackathon, when we were planning like how to go with the flow and how to actually decide the tracks and decide the winning teams, you know what? We had this very clear vision in our mind that we actually don't want to have first, second, third position because we in XR especially it's all about creativity. It's AR, VR, MR domain. In augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, you can't just simply say first, second, third because it's all about the creativity. And the tracks are so like vast. You cannot say that, okay, healthcare tracks team is better than retail team because the tracks are so vast and the creativity was so amazing that it was like next to impossible for us to say that okay, these are the first, second, third. So for that reason, we have kept only one position, that is number one for each and every track. So yes, all of the teams are number one. There is no first, second, third in this winners ceremony. I know it's pretty much different, like the usual things that happens in hackathons. So yes, this is the one thing we genuinely wanted to change. So yes, with that note, our first track was healthcare, fitness, and well-being, and for that we have our winner, Cogni Hub. But you would be saying you would be having a thought that okay, Cogni Hub win, but what exactly they made? So you would be having a thought that what exactly they made, what was their whole um, idea was around. So yeah, so you would be having a thought. So let me just give you a quick video of it. Great. Oh, sorry. Please, yeah. So please do share your experience of working on CogniHub, how you came up with this really great idea. And yes, Ishan is the team lead of CogniHub and also the co-founder. And so yes, let's hear from you. You are on mute. Yeah.
So first of all, thank you so much, Avi, and really grateful to the XR Hackathon and the partners, IB Ministry and everyone for kind of and the jury for choosing us. About us, so I think we began with a very humble idea of creating an impact by using virtual reality as a technology. And this idea came to me in my previous job when I started working in my first job. Actually, in fact, it was an internship there. And in my internship, I saw that there's a lot of interest with the US, US customers who are using VR essentially for healthcare in US. And then I come from a family of doctors. My father is a doctor, so I wanted to do something in the space of healthcare, and that's when I thought maybe why not in India. But the challenge was that VR is very expensive if you look at overall, right? And in healthcare, the challenge is that we are looking for solutions which are scalable in a country like India. So we wanted to do something which is scalable, yet which utilize virtual reality as a technology so that we can use that power. And luckily for us, when we began with this humble idea, we met someone at AIMS Delhi. His name is Dr. Pradeep Sharma, who was actually the person who helped us initially from the medical perspective of how to bring about things. And because he was working in AIMS, we could kind of relate to what level of scalability we need to achieve if we really want to grow this. And that's where it started. We built our first suit which treats a problem called lazy eye with AIMS, and kind of treated a lot of patients in our first year. And the kind of the feeling that you get when someone gets treated by using your product, nothing can actually match it, right? And that's where we knew that this is a journey that we want to take for rest of our lives. So now we are around 6 people working together on this idea. On and off we get people to kind of make things, and we have developed solution on vision. We have a solution which works for patients who suffer from stroke, actually, for stroke and spinal cord injury. And during this hackathon, we thought, what can we do next? And from long, we were thinking of building something for stress management, for essentially for corporates, people in IT industries and other industries which are suffering from day-to-day stress. We thought, let's develop something in VR for them. And over the course of last 4.5 months, 5 months, we have brought this idea to life. We were able to kind of create our first experience in that space, and were able to kind of submit it to the jury as well at the hackathon. And the idea is now to kind of just be behind this idea for as long as possible and touch as many lives as possible. Thank you so much.
That was really great to hear, and also at the same time, that feels so surreal. That even working professionals and also the people who own companies came to XR Creator Hackathon uh, just not to come up with a project, but also to come up with a great vision to make it really impactful in the industry. So thanks a lot for sharing your journey, and
Thank you, Javed.
it really touched my heart. So, like
No,
really.
and I just forgot to mention. So we had this idea on this mental health thing, stress thing, but the kind of
Mhm.
support that we got during the hackathon from the juries there, from the mentors there, actually really helped us. That's why something which would have taken us at least an year to get on board, we were able to do it in three and a half months, 4 months in total, actually. So it really helped us. This was a great idea for us to be here, and thank you so much for the support that your team and everyone has given us.
Thank you so much for that. Thanks a lot, Ishan. And it was really great hearing you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was amazing indeed. And I must say that Accelerator Hackathon wasn't just a hackathon. It wasn't just about making projects or just submitting it, but I guess building startup ideas into reality with extended reality. That's pretty big, but okay, it's done. Now, here's the time. Like, where are the we do need drum rolls, and so now here's the time to announce the winners of our second track. The second track that we had was educational transformation, and for this track, we have the winners as XR runners. Now, XR runners, let's see what exactly XR runners came up with. Let me quickly show you.
Does
Here's
the
the idea.
classroom setting make it hard for you to understand and visualize concepts? Our platform transforms complex topics into easy to understand, immersive experiences. Whether it's engineering, science, or technical skills, we make learning practical, visual, and fun.
Welcome to our immersive virtual learning platform. In the main application, you'll find a user-friendly interface to access various labs, including the chemistry lab and Newton's ring lab.
Rotate the microscope's circular scale anti-clockwise by pinching it with your thumb and index finger to move the microscope lens linearly and to view the rings.
This was so amazing. I really do remember those days of my like school chemistry days when it was so difficult for me to understand those concepts, and that was really amazing to not just to see it coming live, but also at the same time the experience. But okay, now the people behind this. So let me just quickly invite Sahil onto the stage. Hi, Sahil. Yeah,
Hello,
Sahil, the team lead of XR Runners. So, hi, Sahil. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and the experience with this was very amazing because when we started, we didn't know much about the technology and what we have to do, but we have this idea of working like what we faced in our standard 12 standard 11 standard that there is a lot of lack of
Actually,
equipments at least where I studied. So that was where the
okay.
idea came from, and then we luckily joined the university, and there was a Professor Kaushal Kumar Bhagat. He provided us with the resources of VR and the equipment, so we could work on that. And he mentored us along the our whole hackathon. And during that time, we learned and as well as tried to get this idea into a reality. How much we can do. So this is the plan was to provide a cheaper method because the equipments are very expensive, and VR can replace all the equipments in just one device, so that is very helpful. So that was the idea, and we tried to implement it and make many experiments and visualize it in a better way. So that was idea. That was very fun, and we had to do this along with our batchmates and all. So yeah, and it was very supportive of you guys to help us along the way. The mentors and the jury, all everyone gave us advices. So it was very helpful, and we tried to implement those. Thank you.
That sounds really great. So, when you participated, you will not be like the pro in XR.
No, no, I was just starting at that time. So yeah.
That's nice. So basically, somehow this idea that we actually wanted to work around with, that we wanted beginners to also come up and learn side by side, it worked out. Yes, really happy
Okay.
for that. So, any advice you wanted to give to the people who want to start their journey and who are still hesitant, that would they be able to learn about XR in like 5 to 6 months? Any advice you wanted to give?
Yeah, so best thing is to not be intimidated because the technology on the outside looks very extravagant and like it's looks difficult to implement, but it's not that hard. So you have to just work on it, and it's very helpful.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sahil. That was really great hearing you. We'll catch up again. Thank you, Sahil.
Okay, thank you.
It was really great hearing. And also, I wanted to share one more small thing with you all, that when we were in planning of XR Theatre Hackathon, that time we had this thought in our mind that we would be having like this hackathon for like straight 5 to 6 months. When we were planning, we had that one very simple thought that we would be getting really great registrations from the experts, but we do want registrations participation from the beginners as well. Why? Because the main aim, the main agenda for the whole for this whole XR initiative was to bring more and more people to the XR domain, because there was so much hesitation. And today it feels really surreal to see like teams like XR runners who not just who were like friends started just simply applied for a hackathon, which is a remote hackathon. And then gradually they not just gained the knowledge but also implemented in a way that now today they are in the top. So really huge glad for like huge happiness is there. So yeah, now let's move on to our next theme, or we can say the next theme. Now, this is a different one, I would say. Now, there's one thing that whenever we like whenever we talk about XR, there's one thing we usually talk about, that is the tourism. So why not? Like, so that's why there's like the next track is the immersive tourism. For that theme, we have a really great project, and I have been in touch, like I have seen a lot of like even like after this hackathon, even I have seen a lot of downloads of their application. So it wasn't just an idea, it wasn't just a project. I've seen the implementation going crazy. So I'll just quickly show you this. That is Loom XR. So yes, the winner of our track, which was immersive tourism. The winner was Bloom XR. So let's see what exactly Bloom XR did and why exactly I even saw a lot of downloads of Bloom XR. So let's see what was behind it. That was amazing. That was amazing indeed. So yes, let's hear from the team lead of the Loom XR directly. We have Savio with us. Hi Savio, how are you doing?
Doing good, Chavi. Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. And very excited to be here.
Really? So,
Um,
yes,
um,
he is the person who would actually tell us that why I was also seeing a lot of downloads. So, yes, here we go.
yeah. So at Team Lumexa, we are very excited to be part of this hackathon, to be part of this growing XR ecosystem in India. It's a wonderful opportunity here that you've organized. And there's a very particular reason that we chose this topic, this category, immersive tourism. So it has a story behind it. Last year, we attended a conference, the ITB India in Mumbai. It's India's biggest travel conference. And what we noticed as an immersive tech studio is that the kind of media and the publicity that people were using to promote their destinations were just like traditional media, like flyers and brochures and videos. So as a XR company, we saw a lot more opportunity in how these kind of destinations can be marketed and presented to a particular audience. And we came back home from the event with a lot of ideas, and this XR hackathon also came at the right moment. So we were able to use that opportunity, and we were excited to see the immersive tourism category and apply all of those ideas that we had into this product that we made. So really exciting. And for this particular hackathon, we chose a destination in Uttarakhand called Sari Village and a particular place called Cafe Buranj. The reason we chose is because one of my teammates, Avinash, has been there in person. And we wanted to convey the full meaning of the full glory behind this destination. And we already had a lot of media videos to share with this. And one of the cool things about XR is that it lets people experience these kind of destinations in ways that you cannot in real life. So with Sari Village, throughout the year, throughout the 4 seasons, this place offers a different kind of experience, depending on what time of the year you go there. So with XR, we are able to give a preview of what each of the 4 seasons would look like. So a potential visitor can look through these and choose which season they want to visit. And so all kinds of crazy possibilities around this kind of tech. And we are excited to scale this up to different locations. It's not just this one location, but um, it can really change how tourism is promoted, especially for Indian destinations on a global level. We are excited to take this product into a global level. Yeah, and so it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
That was really great listening. And as you mentioned, you were working professionals who had this thought, and now that hackathon also came into the picture in the right time. So again, I wanted to ask a very small question to you. Like, you guys were working professional, and still, why you guys joined this hackathon? Why excited for hackathon?
So we've been part of this community, even with XDG. We've met each other at XDG before. So it's being this part of this community and this growing ecosystem, like I said at the start. We really cannot miss an opportunity like this. So we are excited to use all of these opportunities that are available to us to help us reach the kind of scale that we want to. So Lumexar, we see it as a global brand, and so we need to get it to a national level first before we go global, right? So this was the perfect opportunity in that sense.
That was really great. I have goosebumps, I'll be honest. Not kidding. But yes, that was really a huge statement, I must say. And thanks a lot for mentioning that. Yes, we communities like especially XDG, who are not just talking about XR in a very layman language, but also talking about XR in a way that companies and even the working professions like you are able to have that confidence in us that okay, you guys should trust us in joining the hackathon, in also getting the mentorship and judging. And really glad that your experience was great. And honestly, this the thing that you guys have created is really great, and also the audio, the visuals is so on to the mark that we people who sometimes gets disconnected from India's tourism gets connected it to again. So really great. Thanks a lot for this amazing experience.
Yeah, and I think as a team, we used all of our strengths very effectively. So we had a designer, a 3D artist, and someone who's also really into sound and audio. So we put our hearts out into this project, and yeah, really excited to have this prize. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I can totally agree to it. I like 101% agree to it. Like especially the sound and the visuals are so on point that and obviously in the XR domain, ultimately it's all about the audio and the visuals that you see, that you experience. So that was so on point. But yeah, really great, and congratulations again for your win. Hope to see you finally in person on 1st of May at Mumbai. Raise up.
Definitely. Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really great. And again, we had this amazing story hopping that it wasn't just about a project, but also an idea that would be going global by these amazing team members. So, yes, with that note, I hope you guys are enjoying this small wins, because it's not just about announcing the winners, but also exactly knowing what is actually going in XR. So there's one thing that I have been understanding more from XDG team and also in the Bharat XR as well. We have this very small saying, and that is, you know what? XR is not a future technology. XR is a present technology. XR has been used by a lot of companies and is being more and more better these days. So, yes, with that note, let's see who is exactly the winner of digital media and entertainment. This is one of the amazing tracks that we all knew, and we are very much curious to know that who would actually be winning this track. So let's have like small drum roll. So yes, we have Youth Buzz who actually win this track. That is digital media and entertainment. Their project is immersive warfare. Oh my god, warfare. Let's see what exactly in it. And now I'm excited about the warfare. Yes, let's go.
हेलो हेलो। और भाई मिस्टर प्रिंसिपल क्या हाल है यार? हैशटैग अरे हमें भी तो दिखाओ भाई। नेक्स्ट लेवल है, माइंड ब्लोइंग स्टफ। आजा तुझे वीआर की दुनिया दिखाता हूँ। हाँ पर मेरे पास वीआर हैशटैग कहाँ? भाई 2025 मल्टीप्लेयर का जमाना है। आजा तुझे लिंक भेज रहा हूँ, ज्वाइन कर। अच्छा भेज लिंक, देखता हूँ। ओए ये क्या सीन है? ये अवेटार तो डायनामिकली मूव कर रहा है। वेलकम टू इमर्सिव वॉरफेयर। अरे भाई ये तू है क्या? हाँ, यहाँ मैं भाई नहीं हूँ, यहाँ मैं इन्वर्टर हूँ। हिम्मत है तो बेस लेके दिखा। उससे भी रुक बताता हूँ। तो देख, टावर पे रीइंफोर्समेंट। रुक तो फिर मैं भी रीइंफोर्समेंट बुलाता हूँ। लेट्स टेक बैक और बेस। अरे और भी कुछ है दिखाने को? मीट माय सीक्रेट वेपन, राजमन वन। मेड इन इंडिया, वी आर हैक्टिक। डैम, दिस जस्ट वाज रियल। बोला था ना नेक्स्ट लेवल। चलो इसको और नेक्स्ट लेवल पे लेके चलते हैं। मतलब टाइम फॉर फुल इमर्शन। लेट्स गो टू द कार्निवल। This is insane. A real battlefield in play area. Welcome to the immersive warfare, the game of dimensions. Rematch? Rematch? अभी नहीं भाई, कल। Done.
That was too good to be, I'll be honest. That was so good. Youth Buzz has this nailed it. And for that, we have Mohit Sharma. Hi, Mohit Sharma. How are you? The team lead of Youth Buzz. And also, like, I must say, that was really great. And it's fun at the same time. I guess this is like one of those experiences that I must be enjoying in arcades. So, yes, would love to know your journey and how you guys came up with such an amazing idea. Like, yes, go for it.
Yeah, hi Chavi. First of all, me and my team would like to thank our Prime Minister, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Web Labs, XGC, and Bharat XR for giving us the opportunity to finally build this great game. And we had been planning to make this thing for a long time. And this is actually a problem. When you buy a headset, you get your friends calling you and asking you what is it, how it feels like. And so we need to create a bridge where they can, people who don't have a headset, they could also join. People who are in headset could see the potential and can finally get inspired to buy one. So we often hear that people from mobile gaming will one day switch to VR, and so the world will move to headsets. But where is that bridge? So that is where the idea came that we should make something across platform where people can play in VR and in mobile at the same time. And the VR player has some unique abilities such as he has a dynamic movement, he has the gun, and he can see the 360 visuals. So that's what's going to inspire the mobile players to get into VR and finally get everyone in one game at one place. So that's where the idea came from. And as you can see, we also made some hardware for it, dedicated hardware, which was, as you were saying earlier, that you are welcoming beginners to the event. It was a very, it was a kind of goal for the event to have beginners. So hardware was completely a beginner stuff for us because we had never done hardware before, and it's very rare to see hardware getting innovated in gaming space, that too in India. So, and since you mentioned about arcades, we are already working in different arcades. The arcade that you saw in the trailer is in Gorakhpur. It's one of our home bases, and everything was made over there. And so yeah, so for the arcades for our partners in arcades. We are developing these hardwares and trying to make in India and reduce the import dependencies and at the same time make the game more engaging and a more better experience for the players. So that's where the whole idea and everything about this immersive warfare came from. And yeah, we really love to be the part of the event. It was a great experience. Like from the phase one to phase three, you guys were amazing. In phase one, we were really doubtful that it's a competition being organized by government. Are they going to appreciate gaming or not? Because usually you see them always talking about social impact. And you must remember also that I was in all the initial Q&As, I was always asking about it. And look, here we are. And yeah, in phase two, we actually created the prototype. That's when we faced the challenges that, yeah, we have been doing the Khayali Pulao Pakao thing for a long time. But when you really start doing the cross platform gaming stuff, it's so hard to develop. I mean, you have to test the game at the same time on a mobile and on a VR. So that's what phase two was. And luckily for us, in phase three, you came up with mentors who really helped us to tackle all the issues with UI and UX, who shared their, I mean, all the mentors were amazing, especially the one we had was really experienced person. And he really helped us to tackle a lot of issues. And finally, in phase three, I need to say this: the interview, the final round, it was so friendly. I mean, I never felt like I'm giving such a such a grand scale presentation. That too in front of Mr. Rajat Bansal from Games 27, 24/7, because it was not like other events where you are forced to do and speak out in 2 to 3 minutes. Like, come on, pitch your thing in 2 to 3 minutes. Rather, it was so open. You guys gave us like 30 minutes and you heard us in the way we wanted to present. So the entire event was really amazing and I really appreciate everyone involved with it. And yeah, so that's what the complete story was.
That was so great, honestly, to hear that. And yes, I totally agree. And I will also accept the small fact that when we came around this whole opportunity of XR Theatre Hackathon, even we were also on the worry part that would like government would be understanding all of these things. And that time we were so amazed to see that this Wave Summit is all about the like whole I would say digital part, especially like the things that we would never ever see government putting efforts on, like seriously, like on so many like digital reels, XR, AR, VR, and especially on the gaming part. I was stunned and I was so happy. I was like, okay, now Chavi, let's go for it. The team was like so happy and enthusiastic the whole time because this is the very first time we were seeing like Wave Summit kind of a thing happening. So, and honestly, that was really great listening to your experience, and that was the main aim from our side as well, to put as much efforts as we could to make it better and the best, especially to provide you with the best industry specialist. And the main reason behind that, because we had so many working professionals joining this hackathon as participants. So that was the major reason that we tried our best to keep the mentors and also the jury uh, uh, like the top people from the industry. So yes, thanks a lot for sharing your experience. And really, that was a great game, and I'm pretty much sure that game that I would be seeing this um, across all the arcades super soon. I'm very much excited for that.
Definitely. Make sure to choose your side before we come to Mumbai.
For sure, for sure. I would surely be meeting and surely be first of all playing the game.
Yeah, most welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mohit, for sharing your experience. That was so great, I must say. Like seriously, it was like Too good to hear that. Like, seriously, too good to hear that. And yes, and to the people who are watching us till now, I wanted to say that it's not the end. And also, I wanted to say one more thing that if you're someone who is having a thought that I wish I would have known about this XR Critter Hackathon before and all, let me tell you, Wave Summit is still waiting for you. Okay? But now, here's the time to announce the final track that we had, which is e-commerce right now. Whenever we talk about e-commerce, there are a lot of things in our mind, and especially XR has been seen most active in e-commerce and retail transformation these days. A lot of companies, a lot of brands, a lot of businesses are using e-commerce and retail are using XR's technology in e-commerce and retail greatly to understand about the infrastructure and all. But the team that has won this track is EMO. Now they have this project named Heaven Estate. Now I know we all are waiting for it. What exactly they made? Now with one click, let's see what exactly they made.
Ever struggled to visualize your dream space? Imagine experiencing designs in your home. Introducing Heaven Estate, where design meets reality. Swipe through a designer's work and see it come to life in your space with augmented reality. Engage with a trend-driven feed full of creative inspiration. Hire the perfect designer directly. Explore and shop for exclusive decor products. Heaven Estate, connecting creativity, crafting spaces.
That was really great. Let's see. And I'll be honest, like these days, so I'm a person who take a lot of sessions. So whenever I take sessions and I have to tell someone that, you know what is AR, VR, MR. So I have to start with the AR definition. And whenever I talk about AR, I talk about the try-ons and the virtual like experiences. And this is one of the experiences I always talk about. And now we have Utkarsh with us, the founder of MBO and the team lead of EMO. So, Utkarsh, please do introduce yourself and share your experience. And that was really great idea. How you guys exactly came up with it, and how was the whole ideation to execution?
So yeah, hi everyone. I'm Utkarsh, founder of Ambio. So like first small piece of info, Heaven Estate is Ambio now. We changed the name for Heaven Estate. Yeah. So this whole process started from phase one. We had this idea, like we need to build something for the e-commerce sector, but not just limiting there. We wanted to build AR window navigation as well for other tracks. So what we did was in phase one, we actually reached out to the users, to the designers. Okay, do you actually need it? Do you actually need these kind of solutions? So we got a lot of answers that okay, Live Space is there, Homely is there. There are a lot of platforms, but we found a gap. Okay, this that's not democratized. If you go on Live Space, what you see is the designers are from Live Space. But what if there's a new designer, there's a new student that has just passed out, and he wants to make his own name so he can come to Ambio, because we are democratizing AR, we are democratizing all the community. The designer itself posts all the designs, all the ideas on the platform, and then people can just interact with them and hire them. So this was the most basic idea. Yeah. And like thanks to the creator hackathon, because we were the part of IDE bootcamp from government of India, and we learned about entrepreneurship, we learned about innovation over there, and we actually got to implement over here in this hackathon, like phase wise development. In phase one, we were actually reaching out the all the stakeholders. In phase two, we were actually developing it and like talking to the designers, talking to the users. Okay, is this the feature you actually need, or it's just in our mind? Okay, this will look cool, so we'll build it. So yeah, that helped us a lot. And for the phase three, man, it was amazing, because in phase three, our judge was Mr. Abhishek sir from Home Lane. And the most difficult part for me to explain this idea to any VC till now, or to anyone who can fund us, was to explain them why it is needed. And he is a direct competitor. Home Lane is a direct competitor. If we take it out in the market, Ambio is in the market. And it was so kind of him, to actually say that, okay, you guys are building something that we are making at Home Lane, so you are at the right track. And the biggest piece of validation he gave us was that you are solving a problem. People may say it's a luxury, but no, it's a problem from a founder to a founder, he said, and it was really nice. The whole experience was really nice, and apart from that, the support from the hackathon team was also like epic.
It was really great listening, and also feels surreal to me that like when you exactly met your like competitor, they didn't actually reacted acted like a competitor, and that feels really great. And especially, I would be honest, in the XR domain, in this extra XR industry and community, this is the one thing that I have been seeing from such a long period of time, and that there is no one would actually treat you like a competitor. In this community, they would try to treat you like exactly, you know what, that we know that this is the problem. Even if you are joining, let's collab. This is the one thing that
Yes.
I hear. Even like this is the one of the like major motivation for even me and Pranjal to start Bharat XR community, because we know this XR community is really crazy. Like everyone thinks there would be competition, but no, there's more of like collaboration approach. So that was really great thing to hear. Any one advice or any one um, takeaway that you have from this whole experience?
Yeah, the biggest takeaway is that keep talking to the people that are going to use your platform, because that
User
is what
feedback, yeah.
matters. Yes, that is what matters in the end. Okay, you can create the best of the UI, you can create best of the features, but it won't be as useful if it is not useful for the users. So like always keep an eye on them, always keep listening to them, and yeah, just build whatever you have in your heart, in your mind, and follow that.
Again, thank you so much. And feels so great to me that again, it wasn't just a project, it wasn't just an ideation. At the end of the day, it became a product that would be sell, that became a startup, an idea to execution, a startup that you would be pitching to investors, VC, and got guidance from the person directly. Sounds really great to me, and I must say, thanks a lot for participating in XR Creator Hackathon. Thanks a lot for trusting us in your whole journey, in not just for the ideation but for the whole execution. And thank you so much,
So
Utkar, for sharing our
yeah, yeah,
experience.
yeah. So the credit where credit's due. We are planning to launch in July, and Exaggerator Hackathon can take all the credit for making this idea into a product because you guys actually bounded us to make it a product in those three phases.
I would say that it's, and also at the same time, I don't know how much credit we would actually take as Executive Hackathon, but um, apart from that, we would actually give you something more to get to help you by like WaveX. Accelerator programs are there now. Waves Bazaar is also live, so do like register and do get all the benefits. And also, since you are one of the winning teams, you would be getting the access to a lot of things that will help you to like grow your product and to go to the VCs and the funding and see that we are doing really good. So that would help you.
Sure. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you so much, Utkarsh, for sharing your experience. It was really great hearing you. I must say that it was so great, and I am so much excited about what would be coming up next. And I, like as Utkarsh also mentioned, I wanted to talk about this again before we end or say anything. And again, huge, huge congratulations to each and every team. Also, at the same time, I cannot say enough, but yes, a huge, huge thank you to all the participants as well. The top 40 teams was so amazing that it was so difficult for the judges to like understand that which team is the best. And at the same time, I would request you all uh, to even if you were not the participant or anything, I would request you all to go to waysindia.org, go to experience, and please try to explore all of these things. Waves Bazaar, Waves X, Bharat Pavilion. This is not just about one technology. This is about so many things. And It would be really great experience for you, and it will be really useful to you. Now, again, yes, before we end, I wanted to say a small thing that it wasn't a small journey for us. Yes, congratulations to all the winners and kudos to all the organizers and mentors. Thank you so much, everyone, for all your sweet wishes and words. It wasn't an easy journey for us. We were so much on that way that we wanted to give the best to our participants, to all the people who have joined and also who are supporting. So thanks a lot. At the same time, I just want to say one small thing before we go that I actually haven't met any of you in person. I even haven't met the other teams, the participants who actually stayed with us even in like phase one, phase two, or till the phase three. But very much willing to meet you all at Wave Summit, which is from 1st to 4th of May. Please do join if that was possible for you or you are around Mumbai. Please do join us at Wave Summit. I would be so happy, and the whole team would be the happiest to meet you all in person. To really not just to see what you have created, but also to hear and meet you in person because the community was so strong. So, yes, again, thanks a lot to each and everyone who is still watching, who's still with us. And thanks a lot to each and every community, to each and every participant, and also the organizers and the team behind it was working so hard to get each and everything to be done perfectly. With that note, I wanted to say keep working, don't procrastinate, don't think that you would, that there are so many players in the market and that you won't be able to make your place even like again at the end as Utkarsh also mentioned that they were one of the they actually had a talk with their competitor during this hackathon who actually joined like I guess as a mentor or jury and that was the thing that even their team knew that okay these guys that this product also exists in the market but still they tried their best they didn't uh, worried much and they tried to add more and more features to stand out in the market. So with that note I want to say keep learning, keep exploring, and I would love to see you guys at Wave Summit from 1st to 4th May. Till the time, take care and keep creativity on the top. Yeah. See ya. Bye bye.
श्री अश्विनी वैष्णव जी उपस्थित हैं। मैं मंत्री